when you design really strong product and you package it really well, it speaks for itself in a brick and mortar store. I think the one additive with online is just really making sure that your photography and your content and all of that really just best represents the product as accurately as it can online, because you lose that sensory of touch when it comes to shopping online. So I think just putting best in class content and product forward.
All right, hello and welcome to Whyte Label Advice. I'm your host, Brooke McNeely. I'm the VP of Marketing here at WhyteSpyder, and I am being joined today with WhyteSpyder's own Jackie Jensen, and we are also being joined today by one of our clients, AmeriCo, Colleen Zgorzelski, and Houston Vinson. And welcome, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. And for anybody that might not have seen the podcast that we did just 2 minutes ago, maybe you can just kind of explain what you guys do and how you guys are involved with Walmart.
Sure. Hi, I'm Colleen. I'm the e-commerce manager overseeing the Walmart.com business, so handling all of the brands and programs within our portfolio that we sell to Walmart.
And I am Houston, and I am the sales and planning manager for our ladies and kids division for all of our brick and mortar programs at Walmart.
All right. Well, welcome and thank you for being here. And Jackie, what about you? What do you do?
I am the senior lead on account services, and I work with AmeriCo.
That's insane. That's awesome. And everybody, we're going to
get ready
to talk about.
That's my favorite.
I know. I feel like it's such a radio DJ. I need like different sound effects. But we're gonna
get ready
to talk about AmeriCo getting Supplier of the Year for Walmart earlier this year. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
So congrats on being named Walmart Supplier of the Year. What does being Supplier of the Year actually mean?
That is a great question. Supplier of the Year is like the Academy Award of retail at Walmart. So, it's a really big deal. And it just is a recognition award for a supplier to recognize best in class service all around. So it's a really big deal. And we're very excited to have won this year.
That's amazing. And so, like what does this do? Like has this honor like opened up any like additional opportunities at Walmart, for you or as the company? What changes have you seen since you got it?
Well, I think what it really means, one, I think it's just a huge recognition to all the hard work that all of our internal teams have done to actually win the award. I mean, it's not one man on an island. It's definitely a ton of hands all over the company who are contributing to this. So it is a much desired and much appreciated like clap on the back to really just recognize us as a company and all the hands that actually took to actually win the award. Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably the biggest thing. Obviously, it definitely gives you recognition as a supplier, globally, which is exciting. And I think internally at Walmart, it really just sets us a little bit above a little bit than we did last year, and really just is a really nice accomplishment for everybody.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And should all suppliers be, I guess, do all suppliers like want to be Supplier of the Year? Is this something that they should strive to do if they're like, I've never heard of this, I don't whatever?
Yeah, why not? I mean, who doesn't
get an award?
I mean, it's just like you go to a beauty pageant. Do you want to win? Sure, absolutely. But yeah, I think it's definitely something to strive for. Working with Walmart is it has its challenges, but it also has its rewards, right? And we love what we do. We love working with Walmart. It's been a really fun time. I've been at this company for, oh my gosh. Almost 9 years, so 8.5. Yeah, so it's been a long time. So really from the inception of us doing replenished businesses at Walmart. So after 8.5 years or 8 years of doing this, it's really nice to see the recognition for everybody's hard work. It's really great.
Mm-hmm. And I think as a supplier, if you're going to put your best foot forward at all times to service Walmart's business, why not strive for the recognition, as Houston mentioned, right? If you're already working as hard as you possibly can on a regular basis, why wouldn't you strive to also win an award against that?
Yeah. Yeah. And, I know you said it was like a team effort, but were there any like third parties? Was it just, were there any third parties helping out? Any people that you work with that helped out, help get this honor, or, just kind of, let's talk a little bit about the team. Like, who is the team? Like, how did they, how did each part help make the supplier of the year?
Yeah. I mean, while we are an omni supplier and we're very proud to be one of the biggest, I can say that within the e-com space, and what we've been doing there is that WhyteSpyder was just a crucial partner to us in order to get our e-com assortment in a really good place online and looking best in class. I mean, Jackie, from the content scrubs, the imagery overhauls, attribution lists, just everything that we've done is so granular, so tedious, so time consuming. But just all of those functions really got us to where we needed to be online, ranking so high within the algorithm on Walmart.com, and to become relevant to that customer and become really, part of a really highly trafficked assortment. And none of that would have been possible without the WhyteSpyder team. So I can give you guys a huge thanks for contributing to that piece of it within the e-com space, because our e-com assortment would look nothing like it does online right now without the help of you guys.
Thank you so much for saying that, Colleen. We love working with AmeriCo because of the attention to detail, the organization, the excitement, just a general excitement about putting out a good product online and making sure that it looks the best that it possibly can. It's so rewarding, even for us, to just see the sales increase, see the customer's response, those random bestseller flags that we don't plan for, but we get because we pay such close attention to the details and watch the items grow.
That's amazing.
It's been
yeah. And so who else is on the team? Like, what other parts of the business were involved in the suppliers?
Yeah, so I mean, it stems all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. So I mean, we got to start with our leadership. We have phenomenal, internal leadership. The presidents, our CEO, Eli Habreri, tons of support there. So like they really charge the way. And then all of our internal teams, and I hope I don't miss anybody, but like it stems from like our sales and planning team to replenishment allocation, production, our factories overseas. Design, we have phenomenal designers who really put their heart and soul into our product, all the way to our like packaging, marketing. Packaging is a big thing. We really take pride in like all the packaging for our products. So that's a big part of it. Our QA team, who makes sure like all the products is up to Walmart standards. I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but it really is a huge like internal global effort to make this ship sail, as they would say. So but it's been great. We have a phenomenal team all the way around.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Colleen, were you going to say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just
I thought you heard something.
everything that Houston just ran through.
No.
I think on the third party piece of it too, though. Just one last team to mention is just our warehouse teams.
Definitely.
Because we do all of this work, right, and we're communicating and pushing things through, but really the final execution of getting those trucks loaded with that product to get it to a Walmart brick and mortar store, they're kind of like that final piece, and obviously super crucial all the way through the end. So just giving a shout out to them as well.
That's awesome.
Yes, definitely. Great ad.
Yeah.
Yay, AmeriCo team. Yeah. Well, that was really awesome, guys. And how much did working with Walmart play into this? How much did like your relationship with your merchant and just really open communication with Walmart, with the Walmart team themselves? Like, how do you think that played into getting this honor?
Well, that's probably the biggest piece of it. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of like how one actually gets the award, but I do know that you are nominated as a supplier by the merchant teams at Walmart. So, I mean, it is a huge it's a huge compliment to even be nominated internally at Walmart. So, it's the biggest piece.
That's awesome.
I can say, coming from the merchant side, I mean, it means the world when suppliers are so easy to work with, like AmeriCo is. The transparency, the willing to, work with Walmart and meet their needs and just being open to new ideas and changing things as quickly as Walmart changes. I think that makes a huge difference. So that relationship is everything. And that definitely helps, receive an award like this.
Yeah. Also this comes down to my last question. How can other suppliers, so maybe do you have any like tips, tricks, parting words on how other suppliers can just, be that good partner and for Walmart and, kind of stand out? How would they stand out?
I think working through challenges and just showing that you're willing to put in that work and that partnership. I think that there have been a lot of requests that have come through over the last 2 years, obviously with just the tumultuous times that we've been living in. And, never wanting to say no to anything and trying to always find a solution to work through a problem or a struggle. I think that everyone can say that they've had many over the last 2 years. So just really working proactively to try to find solutions there. And then third, I would just say that really putting your best foot forth to be best in class, from product all the way to content online. I think that, when you design really strong product and you package it really well, it speaks for itself in a brick and mortar store. I think the one additive with online is just really making sure that your photography and your content and all of that really just best represents the product as accurately as it can online, because you lose that sensory of touch when it comes to shopping online. So I think just putting best in class content and product forward is another way that someone should strive just to live within that space.
Yeah, and I would just add, you have a really unique opportunity and relationship with Walmart as a supplier. Really, at the end of the day, it's our job to make the merchants team job easier. They're dealing with anywhere from probably 10 to 85 different suppliers. So it's like, also, how are we making their lives easier? We are the experts in our business. How are we bringing our business expertise to the table and, helping them make the best decisions, not only for themselves as a merchant, their team, but also as Walmart as a business? How are we helping them grow their business? And really, it does come down to the communication, honesty, transparency. You got to give them the bad news with the good news, and come with solutions. So I'm a big believer in being solutions oriented. So I think all of those things together, everything that Colleen just said as well, really just put your best foot forward and get after it and grow the business.
All right. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. This is, we always love working with AmeriCo, and you guys have been awesome to deal with. And, and I'm really happy here on the marketing team that I finally get to hang out and meet you guys. So this has just been such a fun honor, and thank you guys for joining us.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.